Kokuyou Linaris. Key traits. Absolute erasure. Linaris' attacks don't damage, they delete. Her blade removes existence from the world. If she marks a target, their being is erased, not just their body, but their presence from time and logic. Zero intent assassin. She emits no killing intent, no aura, no sound. She cannot be sensed until her blade is already removing you. Even gods find her movements unreadable. Death marking. Once a target is chosen, she can track them across dimensions, timelines, and even layered realities, fated to fall when she strikes. Anti-reaction speed. Her movement isn't fast, it's untouchable. You don't see her move. She's simply already behind you when you blink. Fighting style. She strikes once. That's it. You're no longer alive, present, or real. Her entire kit is designed to ensure your continued existence becomes a contradiction. Sung Jin-woo. Key traits. Shadow resurrection. Every foe Jin-woo defeats becomes a soldier in his shadow army, including dragons, kings, and gods. His personal army is vast, including Igris, Baru, Belian, and thousands more. Limitless growth. Jin-woo breaks his stat limits, transcending S-rank into godlike speed, strength, and reflexes. The longer he fights, the more impossible he becomes to contain. Temporal duplication and teleportation. He can summon shadows across the battlefield and instantly warp to their location, avoiding fatal blows or ambushing opponents mid-combo. Passive regeneration plus immortality-like resilience. Unless his shadow core is destroyed, or his mana is drained fully, he keeps fighting through wounds that would annihilate others. Anti-death authority. As the Shadow Monarch, Jin-woo is not just immune to death magic, he commands death as a concept. Even world-level erasure magic struggles to keep him down. Fighting style. He fights tactically, often testing opponents with shadows before committing himself. If pushed, he uses speed, warping, and shadow summons in layered formations. His damage output can rival divine entities. Fight trait analysis. Erasure versus resurrection. Linaris' core strength is removal, but Jin-woo has survived annihilation scale threats before, such as the Rulers, Beast Monarch, and literal extinction level events. Her blade would need to strike his soul core to work. However, Linaris doesn't kill the body, she erases the target from logic. This bypasses normal death immunity, but Jin-woo himself is a living authority over death. It's unclear if erasure functions identically on someone who rules the afterlife. Assassin versus Warlord. Jin-woo thrives in longer engagements with layered threats. Linaris avoids all that. She snipes your soul and leaves. If she lands her first strike, his shadows don't matter. But if she misses, the fight becomes a war she isn't built to endure. Perception clash. Linaris cannot be detected by ordinary means. Jin-woo has spiritual perception, battle intuition, and shadow detection. He has reacted to invisible attacks before. However, Linaris doesn't give off killing intent, so even his senses may fail to register her until it's too late. But he can teleport via shadows the moment his instincts trigger, meaning if he barely survives the first strike, he could counterstrike instantly. One-shot versus endless lives. Linaris is a one-strike god. Jin-woo is an endless tank with counter-armies. If she lands first, it's over. If he survives or dodges, the battlefield gets progressively worse for her, especially as she has no army, durability, or or ranged options. Overall chance of winning. Kokuyou Linaris, 51% chance of victory. She is built to erase singular, powerful beings, and Jinwoo is the ultimate singular target. One erasure could bypass resurrection, healing, or soul return if it's done fast enough and before he understands what's happening. Sung Jinwoo, 49% chance of victory. He can win if he survives the first strike. His reflexes, teleportation, and shadow awareness give him a slim chance to react. If he does, the battlefield becomes his, and Linaris cannot handle attrition or multi-directional pressure. She falls quickly to overwhelming force once exposed.